Hey guys, it's Meg. What's up? What's poppin'? Welcome to the podcast. The weather starts to get warmer, the sun stays out longer, flowers start blooming, and bees start buzzing. So what are some ways we can romanticize spring? And first off, guys, I think I finally fixed my microphone. I don't know what she's been doing the past couple episodes, but I'm seeing sound waves a lot bigger than I have been, so I think I finally fixed her. We're back in action. Also, I think this is our last Romanticize the Season episode. I think I've done all of them. Have we done one for summer? We might not have done one for the summer. I can't remember. Editing Meg? Hey, what's up? It's Editing Meg. And yes, we have officially done all 4 seasons. Summer was season 12, episode 5. Fall was season 13, episode 3. And winter was season 14, episode 2, if you want to go back and listen to those. Thank you for that. So I have the source that I think I've used for every single episode, and it is theeverygirl.com, 40 ways to romanticize your life this spring, and it was originally posted March 18th of 2025. We're gonna dive in. I'm gonna tell you what they said, and I'm gonna give my little 2 cents on it. Before we dive in, I forgot to mention when the first day of spring is, and it is March 20th. Number 1, create a morning moment. And it was basically just talking about slowing down. It was like, enjoy your cup of coffee. Maybe going off of our whimsical episode, add some sprinkles to your coffee. Number 2, design your dream morning routine. Kind of goes to number 1. It was just saying, like, do you want to journal in the morning? Do you want to do some yoga, some stretches? Do you want to just doom scroll? That could be also part of your morning routine. Don't let people tell you can't have that. Number 3, transition your closet to spring. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. You want to get your short sleeves out, your lighter jackets out. Some about spring just screams pastel colors too. Number 4, update your mood board. 5, make a joy jar. 6, spend intentional time with yourself. I think having time away from other human beings and other people is so beneficial to yourself. I think you need that time alone. I think you need to figure yourself out as a person when you're alone, and it's just so nice and relaxing. You can just sit there with a good little book, maybe a cup of coffee, a cup of matcha, a cup of tea, and just live your little life. I lost my spot. 7, buy yourself the flowers. Because that's what Miley Cyrus told us. She said, I can buy my own flowers. And we can. Number 8, start an herb garden. We're going to skirt. I know I'm American. Unfortunately. I hate that we pronounce it herb and not herb. I'm with the other countries that say herb. It's herb. Not herb. It's herb. Crazy. Number 9, write letters. Which is crazy because that goes off one of our Pinterest predicts for this year trend. Number 10, use the nice stuff. Wear the dress that you have. Use the china plates. Like, I feel like there's so many times where we have something where like, oh, I'm going to save this for a special occasion. Don't. Any day can be a special occasion. Just put that on. Paint your nails the color you always wanted to paint them. Wear the jewelry and take yourself out. 11, swap in inspiring tech backgrounds. I honestly do this monthly. I am constantly going on Pinterest, finding a cute little background, and then making that my wallpaper, and then adjusting my icons to match that color. It is so nice and so fun, and it makes me, I don't know, it's just so cute. 12, set the mood for dinner on a random weeknight. It was just basically saying, like, light some candles, maybe get some flowers. 13, disconnect. No social media or tech. Go analog. And I do feel like going analog is such a huge trend right now, which is crazy that has to be a trend. Because there's this thing I've been seeing a lot on social media called the analog basket, where it's like, or the analog bag. I think it's the analog bag and then someone made a basket. But basically you're putting like all your stuff that doesn't require technology or phone into this little bag or basket. And those are just your little hobbies. Like some people have coloring books in there. Some people have physical books in there. Some people have Legos in there. It's all what you want to do. Some people have crocheting or knitting. I still haven't learned how to embroider, I know. Even though I thought I read something the other day that February is National Embroidery Month. I could be wrong. Editing Meg should come in with that. And if it is, then dang, we really missed out on a whole podcast episode we could have done. February is considered National Embroidery Month, which means I missed out on a cool podcast episode we could have done. I lost my spot again. 14, drive for the sake of driving. Listen, I'm not a fan of this one because if I don't have to drive, I'm not driving. I hate driving now. I used to love it, but now I'm just like over it. And also, that's just a waste of gas. And in this economy, you want to be wasting your gas like that? Go for a walk instead. Number 15, upgrade your loungewear. 10 out of 10 recommend this one. I love a good comfy outfit. 16, connect with yourself first. They were saying, journal or meditate. 17, spring clean. And then parentheses, I put they said something else. I don't know what they said because I didn't write it down. But they said something else. And I wrote down spring clean. So, spring clean, guys. 18, take a deep dive in astrology. I forget the reasoning behind this, and I did not write it down, but I think you can deep dive into astrology any time of year. 19, do the Every Girls Cleanse Your Life Challenge. Number 20, shop for a meal in a small specialty grocery store. I feel like I don't have much of those around me, or at all, to be honest. I feel like I just have a bunch of chain restaurants. Not restaurants, grocery stores. 21, put some thought into your nightstand. It was basically just saying like declutter it and only have things you actually want on there. 22, make your junk drawer a wellness one. We all have one. Why does every household have a junk drawer? Like, I feel like no matter whose house you go into, it doesn't matter what their race, nationality, background is, they all have one little section that there's just junk in it. You know, you have your rubber bands in it, you have your binder clips, you have your paper clips, you have string in there, there's a needle and a thread, there's a tape measure. Like, there's just some random stuff in this one section. It's like, why do we do this? Number 23, I couldn't read my own handwriting. It's supposed to say get. It says, get snobby about your coffee or tea, and not in a bad way. It was just saying, know what you like and own it, and don't be embarrassed to order it, okay? If you like your mocha frappe latte with sprinkles, you order that. Don't let anybody tell you can't. 24, update all your travel documents. Number 25, turn your 3 p.m. snack into tea time. And it said, make cucumber sandwiches or have tinned fish. I don't know about you guys. We're skirting again. And you may be wondering, why are we skirting so much? I am once again recording the podcast after I worked all day, so I'm in a yapping mood. But tinned fish, I don't know about you guys, but for some reason, I got onto that side of social media. I don't even eat fish. Honestly, when the fish have the eyes and the head, it low-key freaks me out. It just scares me. Like, I know fish comes from that, but just seeing, I don't know. It freaks me out. But anyways, I keep seeing tinned fish all over my social media and people eating it, and sometimes I'm like, I kind of want to try this, but I know I'm not going to like it, or I might be allergic to it. So it's like, I shouldn't try it. But there was this trend, which ended up being really bad, and people started doing it, but people were taking a paper towel and putting it over the tinned fish can and then setting it on fire so it would smoke the fish, but it ended up being bad for you because something about the chemicals on the paper towel, I don't know. I deep dive, I spiraled. I am off of it. I'm probably not going to be off of that side of social media now that I've talked about it because I feel like my phone's going to hear me, and now I'm going to be back on tinned fish side. But it's just interesting. You never know how many different versions of tinned fish there are in the world. Number 26, I put we're skipping this. Let me just say, I know I just said I'm recording this episode after work, and that's why I'm probably going to be all over the place. But I also pre-did research. This was the last research I did on my little vacation. I took like a week off, and I was like, I'm just going to podcast research the whole week. And this is as far up as I got was this episode. I don't remember doing this because this was like 2 weeks ago now. Number 27, make infused water. Do you guys remember that was like a huge trend? I want to say like, honestly, maybe it could have been 2016. But like putting fruit in your water was such a huge thing. People were doing it all the time, especially there was this one water bottle company. I want to say it was called VOS. Editing Meg can come in and tell us what brand I'm thinking of, but people would buy that specific brand and then put the fruit in that. I was close. The company I was thinking of is Voss, VOSS. Number 28, delete your unused apps and your unused subscriptions. 29, buy a new plant. 30, practice positive self-talk. Affirmations, guys. We need to start using them more. It'll get us through the next couple of years. 31, find the movement you connect with, which is so true because I feel like you go on social media and everyone's trying to be like a Pilates princess or they're like a gym rat where they're like lifting, that's the name of it too, I'm not trying to be mean, but they're like lifting like 40-pound weights and they're like working out so badly, and it's like, I don't want to do none of that, to be honest. Number 32, ditch multitasking for good. One step at a time. I don't know how to feel about that because I love a good multitasking. 33, take your lunch break. That shouldn't even be on the list. Like, you guys should all be taking your lunch breaks. Don't let these corporate companies or whatever company you're working for take away your lunch break. Because you know what? At the end of the day, they don't care about you. If you were to leave or something was to happen to you, you would be replaced in 2 seconds. So take your lunch breaks. Take your lunch break and then you can listen to my podcast. 34, find your signature scent. 35, look for hearts. And it was saying like when you're out and about, just look for heart-shaped things. If that's a leaf, if it's a rock, if it's a cloud, if it's an actual heart that some kid drew out and put on their front window. Like, it just said walk around and try to find all the different heart shapes you can find. 36, recommit to what you loved doing as a child. I think that's so important. I know it's like people are saying, oh, heal your inner child, but like do it. Buy the trinket, make the arts and crafts project. It'll bring you some happiness. It's a little dopamine. 37, get sunlight first thing. Let me tell you guys, I cannot wait for the sun to be out all the time. I can't wait for the warmer weather to come. Not hot. I don't want it to be like 80, but I love a good like 60 to 72 range. That is perfect for me. And I cannot wait for it so I can go sit outside and edit my podcast out there. 38, make a mood boosting playlist. 39, create for you. And I think that is so important. And it's something I'm honestly trying to hold myself accountable for this year too. I feel like I put so much pressure on what I want to create and put out into this world because there's so much expectations. There's so much backlash. It's scary posting on the internet. It's actually pretty terrifying sometimes. But I feel like if we just like post for ourselves and post it because it makes us happy or something that we think is important, we want to share in the world, I think it'll be okay. It'll be fun. And the very last one that we have is number 40, create an after work routine. And I honestly think that is the fastest I've ever gotten through a romanticization podcast episode, even with me skirting. But like always, before we end this episode, we are going to be using an affirmation deck. We're using the Inspired by Frida by Akal Pritam. And let's see what our affirmation of the week's going to be. I feel like I could talk more, but honestly, guys, I'm so tired. I woke up at 3:30 this morning. I lied. I woke up at 4:30. Tomorrow I'm waking up at 3:30. I'm already thinking ahead. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. That was a really pretty card. I kind of hope we get that one. Ooh, nope, we're getting that one because that one just fell at me. Oh, but the pretty one was right on top. No, because I think we actually just got this one like a week ago. 1 second. It's in my recently deleted. Like I literally just posted this yesterday. I'm pretty sure. Nope. Wrong category. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to actually not use this one because it's literally the same exact card we just had 2 episodes ago. It is the You Can Only Lift Others Above Fear with Creativity, Love, and a Lightness of Being. So instead, we're going to pull the card that was on top because it's the card that I was like, oh, that's really pretty. Here we go. Let's cue the drum roll, please. Find the unnamed wild colors in the garden of your heart. And that is our episode. So the next time that spring rolls around and we're getting excited that the sun's out a little bit longer, here are some ways that we can romanticize our season and make it a little more fun, a little more nostalgic, and just better overall. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of Hey Guys, It's Meg. You can follow Hey Guys, It's Meg _podcast on Instagram for updates and good times. Come back next Monday at 9 a.m. where we hopefully, fingers crossed, I can find information on it. We'll be talking about spring trends of 2026. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out, Girl Scouts.